Bam! Welcome back to the channel, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in to another episode. This one in particular is very special to me because this has been a long time coming. You know, this is going to be the walkthrough of my new Triton boat. It is actually behind me right now, but you can't see it yet. You can't see it yet. I got to tell you a little history about me and Triton boats, okay? I have been with Triton boats for, I don't know, let's say, all right, quick little history lesson. My brother had a TR-18. We fished out of it when I was, I don't know, 14. Yep, 14. I then bought that boat from my brother when I was 18, 19. So, I don't know, 14, 15 years now I've been with Triton boats. Long time. I have ran the TR-18, I've ran a TR-21, I've ran a TRX-21, I've ran a TRX-20, I've ran a 20XP, I've ran the XRT, and now this is the 20, introducing the new, this is the buzz. This is the 20XP from Triton boats, okay? Extreme Performance is what XP stands for, and this is it, guys. This is my 2023 tournament boat. Let's jump right in. Enough talking, let's jump right in. The first thing that you're going to notice about this new hull is it's very thin, okay? Very, very thin, okay? And I love that. I love that it's got that new sleek design. You know, the XRT, I love an XRT. I love that boat. It rides great, everything's perfect. But for me and my personality, I love running and gunning. This boat's perfect for that. As you can tell, just right off the rippy, the top cap of this boat is a lot more thin, okay? They took a lot of the weight out of the top cap, all right? And what that's gonna do is give you a lot more lift on the hull. It's gonna take a lot of the weight out of the top of it. It's just excess weight. We don't need that. So for this model in particular, that's what they did. And I really love the look of it. It's really sleek design. On the inside right here, it's flared and it just looks fast. It's because it is fast. So, all right, let's start at the transom, okay? I'm just gonna go through the basics of what's on all of my boats. All right, I've been on Mercury the whole time also. I've always ran a Mercury. We got the 250 Pro XS. Phenomenal motor, never had an issue out of it. And it's super fast, and it sounds mean when you crank it up. Y'all know what it sounds like. 25 pitch Fury, okay? This prop runs the best for this boat, for me, the 25 pitch. I mean, you can run a 24. I'm a little bit slower coming out of the hole with the 25, but I get a little bit more speed, okay? So that's what I'm running. Atlas 12-inch jack plate, hydraulic. 8-foot power poles. Love my power poles. They really, really help when you need to go use the restroom break. Power pole down on somebody's property, hop out, take care of business. Make sure you bring the wipes back with you. Put them in a little sack. Don't leave them in the woods. Ladder. All right, we got the ladder on here. This pops out. That didn't work how I wanted it to. Ladder pops out. That way if you fall out, hop right back in. I love this switch right here. Boom. That comes on all the Tritons now, but you got your switch for your plug. But going into like the nuts and bolts of the back end of this boat, let's hop inside and check out this compartment. Voila. This is different. I keep my life jackets back here because I got a ton of room. All right, the first thing you'll notice that's different about this is a very big compartment, okay? It's big. I can access everything that I need in here. The batteries, they're easy to take in and out. Everybody will at some point need to take a battery out of your boat. I've had it happen on the water. I've had it whenever you're installing batteries. And it's the most aggravating thing ever, pulling these batteries out and trying to weasel them out of there. You got wires everywhere. Dude, I can literally unscrew these two and just pick him straight up almost. Same goes for my cranking batteries. They're easy to work on and take care of anything. Got my charger in here, power pole pumps. I mean, it's just clean. It makes me feel really good. I don't like a lot of clutter, and this big compartment helps with that. So, got your breaker system right here, turn that on and off, easy to get to. C-Clear power harness runs to another breaker right here, okay? That runs to all my graphs. I love my C-Clear power harness. I would highly suggest it in your next boat, whether it's a Triton or whatever boat it is. You need to have that for your graphs. That really, really helps out a lot. It makes your graphs read super clear, and it also helps your batteries last a lot longer. So, really love that. 2 side compartments, not gonna go through those. I'll just show you what I kind of keep in them. I got boat registrations, tools. Always keep tools and stuff in your boat. You never know what you may need. Dielectric grease. This is a good little nugget. Keep that in there too, just in case you ever need it for your graphs. Baby wipes. I about forgot to talk about one thing. I keep a spare MillerTech battery in this compartment too. That's how big they are. I keep a spare MillerTech, spare prop, throwable, all that. Speaking of MillerTech batteries, I'm running this year I'm running 2 135 MillerTechs for my cranking, okay? I used to run 1 for my cranking batteries, and I just wanted the added insurance of having 2. And they're just run parallel right beside each other, and I love that. I've had 0 issues. My graphs read 14 volts all day long, 13.8. I did it yesterday. So 3 100 amp MillerTech trolling motor batteries, lithiums, and I've had great luck with these. I've been running these for 3 years, and they are phenomenal. So give MillerTech a try. Promise you will be very happy with them. What I've noticed with lithium batteries is, I know they're expensive, okay? I know they are, and MillerTechs, and that's just a part of having a lithium battery. But I will say this, they are a lot lighter. They're easy to take in and out. They are way more efficient. My batteries run way longer. I have 100% power all day long until that lithium battery completely dies, and it will cut off. But I've never ran them dead. AGMs are great. I will say this, an AGM battery will probably make this boat run faster. A lot of the weight gets in the back of this boat and actually helps it lift a lot better. I've noticed I've got more speed out of these boats with AGMs. But for me, doing what we do, I love speed. But these lithium batteries outweigh that because they're very efficient. They charge fast, they run longer, and I can stay on 100 on my trolling motor all day long and not have an issue. AGMs, they always tend to wear down a little bit, but if you're not on the water 4 or 5 days a week, AGMs are perfect. But for me, I run the Millers. All right, going to the Livewells. New for this model, they have a baffled Livewell right here. So they baffled the edges of it. That's going to keep your catch in here a lot more stable and safe, I guess you would say, and keep them from jumping out as bad. The water level will sit right here below this. It doesn't splash out a lot, okay? We've got a drain right on top of this baffle up here, so whenever you're running in rough water and it does kind of flip out, it'll go through there, but it doesn't drain your whole Livewell out if you're going through rough water and you're having to keep the nose up. So I love the baffled, you know, system in there. Triton Livewells are always been great, and I mean, this is a 20-foot boat, but you can fit a bag of them in here, and you can fit a bunch of big old crappie in there. I ain't did it yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that. Moving up to the cockpit. All right, moving up to the cockpit, and that's what this is called. It's called the cockpit. This is where we're at. I love this. This is where I try not to spend a ton of my time because I want to be on the front deck fishing. But when I am sitting here, I'm comfortable, okay? I've got a lot of room. This, like I said, it's a 20-foot boat. I'm not a really big guy, but if I was a big guy, I'd still be comfortable right here. You know why? I can go back and forth as far as I want. So if I'm a big guy, I can get in here easily. Tilt. I mean, I always do this. If you want to drive it like a school bus, you can do that too. Tomorrow I may do that. Speaking of that, we're in the middle of a tournament right now. My boat is not as clean as it should be, but tomorrow I may do this. Just drive it like a daggum school bus all day. That would be funny. Getting back to the serious stuff. All right, starting out, the number one thing that I see different from this XP than all the other ones is we have rocker switches, okay? You know, I talked to all the Triton guys and the engineers there, and we were all just kind of wondering what we want out of our tournament boats. And we've talked to guys like Shaw Grigsby, myself, all the Triton pros, okay? Talked to weekend tournament guys and just regular fishermen guys. They like rocker switches. They like something that is foolproof and that works nonstop, okay? And these rocker switches are tried and true, and they are proven. They're easy to read and see. I mean, that's it. Navigational lights, starboard field manual, pump out, courtesy lights, that's it. I love that because when I'm in a hurry, you got to think, I don't mind having a digital dash, and that's what I have over here, but I don't mind having all that, but I need something quick, easy, and efficient. So if I'm sitting here and, oh man, yeah, we caught a real big one, pop, okay, starboard field, boom. I'm saving time. It's just super easy and convenient. Rocker switches, I like them. Another thing that I told them, y'all hear this airplane up here? You didn't know that I told them this. If you hear that airplane, if you ever hop in an airplane and you look in the cockpit up there, they got like these 1957 switches. You ever notice that? They're all these little, they look old school, like in the 80s. You don't know why they ain't changed all that to digital? Because they are proven. Do you catch where I'm going with this?
Rocker switches.
They use them in airplanes too. Anyway. All right, this digital screen, I love this. I'm gonna turn it on real quick. It's gonna load. Bop, right there. 32 gallons, my trim 54%, jack plate. Got my gauge right here. But this screen, I love this because I can see my RPM, my speed, everything right there, easy. Engine hours, water pressure, top speed. I hadn't even talked about speeds yet, but as you can tell, this sucker's fast. Top speed 78. I'm running consistently 75 with two people, loaded. When I tell you loaded, we've got camera guys in here. With a camera guy, all his equipment, and my official, 71 or 72. With two people loaded, Livewell's full, I think for sure I can get 75 out of it. I mean, I don't run it hard all the time. Most of the time I'm fishing, so I love this. And my favorite part is this does not stay on all day. Watch this. It cuts off every time you turn the key off. Love that. Two HDS 12s right here. Live units. I'm getting the Pro units from Lowrance here soon. They have the HDS Pros. I haven't got them yet, but running these lives right here. Love them. Absolutely love them. Bass Boat Tech mounts. Okay, I've ran these on my boat for several years now, and I love them. They are solid Jackson. Look right here. They ain't going nowhere, dude. Like rough water, it don't even matter. One of the other things that I love about this dash is this boat is very modern, okay? We have USB ports and charging ports right here underneath the dash. See this? I've got the, you can do like a cigarette lighter charger right there. Plug that in. You got another USB with a, I think a Type C. You got a Type C and then just a regular USB port right there to charge. Also, I run cameras all the time, as we do in our tournaments, and we can plug straight up to our GoPros right there, bop, and it goes straight to your battery. You don't have to have a bunch of external batteries if you don't want to, but they've got that there. USB charging ports right here beside me on the right hand side. I got another one right here below the key. Moving on over. There's another charger on this side for your partner, so he can charge his phone, whatever he's got going on over there. You can play a radio, whatever. Speaking of radio, got the Clarion in here. I love having a radio in my boat because when I'm out there drinking sweet tea on a July 4th weekend, I can listen to radio. And when you're fishing, I love listening to radio. One of my other favorite things about this boat is, not to mention the seats look awesome. I love them. They're super comfortable. They got like memory foam kind of stuff in here. Feels really, really good. This latch though, we have turned the latch all the way around where it opens out now. So you don't have to worry about it flying up. Keep a ton of stuff in here. I mean, I keep all my personal belongings, wallet, phone, all that. Keeps it real dry. And you ain't worry about this going up. Boom. This is where all the magic happens for me. This is where I spend majority of my time is on the front deck. I really love the layout of this. They have changed the layout of this front deck on these boats. As you can tell, the first thing is going to be where the tools are, okay? We have moved the tools, like the little panels, they used to be right here, okay? On all the Tritons, they used to be right here. And you would catch yourself kind of tripping on them and doing all this up here, and they were kind of in the way. I didn't like them right there. We moved them down here now. They're really clean cut, they're out of the way. It's perfect. Keep my pliers, got a lot of room for that. Measuring board right there, big cooler. And all these coolers in these boats are insulated on the inside, okay? I've seen the process. If you go back to the Triton plant facility walkthrough, I guess you'd say, they insulate all the coolers. Keep my ice, keep my drinks in there super long. Insulated on the top. Cotton nails in my little trash bin right here. Throw all that out, whatever you need in there. I keep a scale. Old PBJ sandwiches, perfect for those too. All right, moving on up to the front deck. This is my tackle bin. Let's see what's in here. A bunch of stuff, I mean a bunch. Got all my Bass Mafia boxes in here. They're just kind of thrown in here because I'm in the middle of a tournament, but keep all my stuff in Bass Mafia boxes. Absolutely love them. Oh look, lunker logs. It's that time of year. Big bin full of tackle. I love the way they lay these out. I just got too much of it in there. That's my problem. Going to the rod locker. Instead of us having rod tubes and all that in there, they put this shelf in here, okay? And I really love this because I can put all my rods on this little shelf and it keeps them organized. So if I run them up here and I have them down there. So instead of them all piled up in the bottom, you've got a little shelf in here now. I love that. Fit 30 rods in there. Did it several times. Going to this side, not going to talk about it much. I got a bunch of tackle over here. I got my Bass Mafia bags, Gookin Squad bags, Bandito bugs, new latches on them, love them. Yeah, that's all my tackle I keep in there. One other issue, I have a cable running out right here. We're not going to talk about this right now, but I'm going to tell you here in just a few minutes why that's coming out of that trouble. I mean, out of that compartment. All right, moving on up. Locker bar by TH Marine. I got a locker bar on here. It is not on here right now, but I always keep that. Before I move to the front deck, I'm getting kind of choppy, but I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to create all the amenities for you. This is very important. This windshield. If you take the windshield off, I'm not going to do it because it takes a little time. Take the windshield off. There's a compartment right here inside this. You take this off, you access all your wiring, okay? You can get to your C-Clear power harness connecting to your graphs. You can get to your breakers. You can get to your fuses, not breakers, but you can get to your fuses, your power bars, you name it. Anything electrical is inside this dash, and I can get to it easily right here. I love that. They did that strictly with the mindset of what does a tournament guy need? We need accessibility. So there you go, bop, right there in your dash. Cool, 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 cool. To the front deck, very big space. This is a 20-foot boat, but I can easily fit 2 people up here. Let's see the camera. Somebody hand me the camera. Oh. Brett, hop up here and fish with me. You ready? Yeah. Brett's right here. Dude, I can literally cast around whatever we want to do. Say, y'all say what's up to B.
Look, I can get all the way over here.
Yeah, you can get all the way over there.
We got space.
Yes, that's freaking awesome. I love that. All right.
Hand me this back.
I'll let you take care of that. Very big front deck for a 20-foot boat. I love it. Got a lot of room. We have new for this model, day box, right up here. I love this because I can keep packs of baits that I want in there. I mean, hell, you can put sin in there, whatever you need. I love that. And we wanted something like that, and we got it, boom, for your tournament angler. 2 Lowrance HDS 12 Lives, love them. I use my electronics all the time, and I love the way they fit up here. This, like I said, this is clean cut. Bass Boat Tech made this mount strictly for this boat. It is offset to the right just a little bit. It is not getting away your foot pedal and your trolling motor. It's perfect, love it. This wire coming out of this compartment, it comes out of there and it runs up. And this is a little secret trick of the trade. I ain't had time to run it through my daggum boat. I'll just be straight up honest with you. That's the new Active Target 2. I just received this like a week ago, and I haven't really had time to like run the cable. I just plugged it up in my new box and I ran it across the deck, and I'm in a bind. I gotta run it. I ain't did it yet. This is my other Active Target that I have duct taped to my trolling motor. That's where we're at. We're grinding. Don't do that. You can easily get to all this up here. I just haven't did it yet. So there you go. Power pole switches right there. Bop. And of course, one of the most important things, if you're getting upper in your age like me, get one of these on your boat. Just trust me. If you order one, I think they come standard on all these Triton boats now, but get one. That feels so good. I'm not falling off the side of the boat getting out of it. We have finally figured out a way with it, which I've had these on my boats for a couple of years now, but get one of these. You'll really enjoy that. All right, guys, that's probably gonna wrap up everything about the 20XP, but I will tell you this. From the bow to the transom, I love everything about this boat. I love the layout of it. I love the ride. I didn't even talk about the ride yet. It is unbelievable how good it rides. I mean, like, I can hit waves running 60 and just it's perfect. It's easy to drive. It's actually fun to drive. Like, I haven't had fun driving a boat in a long time until I hopped in this 20-footer. Like, it's fun to get out there and drive it. I just love the way that it looks, man. I'm really excited about the future of Triton, especially when they came out with this boat. I seen it and I was like, yes, sir. We're back. All right, so my wrap, I didn't even talk about my boat wrap. This is my wrap for the 2023 season. Googan Baits, Bass Pro Shots, favorite, Real Tree Fishing. They've got the pattern on here, love that. This is my favorite rig. I mean, I love this. God, I love this boat. Yeah, that's the walkthrough of my boat. One last thing, sea deck in the bottom of your floor. Get you some sea deck. I absolutely love that. I've never ran it before, but it is so nice to have sea deck down there. I can get in there with muddy feet, whatever, and the rain just washes it all out. It's fine. So that's it, guys. Be sure to, if you ever have an opportunity to hop in one of these boats here soon, you need to try it. I promise you. Triton has changed the game back. We're back now. We're back to a fast boat. I ain't getting past anymore, and this is the future of it. So really excited about running this boat the rest of the season. We are at a tournament right now, and that's, I apologize. My boat is not as clean as it needs to be. My trailer is not as clean, but we're gonna catch some fish in this tournament. But I'm gonna definitely have fun running this XP. So y'all stay tuned. These boats will be available like now. I think they're available now. And go check your Triton dealer and go check them out, guys. I really appreciate you. Like, subscribe. The new 20XP is finally here.